Hello, everyone. So I am showing off my new challenge lock. This is the second one I've made. The name is More Than a Feeling. So this is a fun one. So I've been working on this for like the past month and a half maybe. And it's funny because I had to redo it pretty heavily because the main theme of this lock was based around these pin and pin designs in a normal pin tumbler. So there's two pin and pin pins here. Come on, focus. Okay, let me get this separated first, and then I will continue this. Okay, so there's two pin and pins here, and I had designed these differently originally. I was doing them based off of memory of a video from Naswek showing off pin and pins and how you can use them in challenge locks. And I had thought I'd remembered them like how you would see a pin and pin in like a DeGuard or multi-lock. And which is do I have the example here? Yes. Which is like one of these inside the body of a regular pin with the hole drilled out and then held at the top with this. Whereas what Naswek was talking about was more of these. And I had also only made a key pin and pin because I had misremembered that it was only the key pins that did this. So the whole idea of this is that the way he described it is that the pin and pins used in a normal pin tumbler without like a pin and pin stack, a full stack, like either a pin and pin on the key pin or on the driver pin. The idea is to make it so that you have a really good underset trap or overset trap. So the top pin is a really good overset problem because the idea is that with this really long pin, or inside pin with the short outside pin, when you push up this pin you'll basically make it feel like the pin is set when it's actually not. Trying to remember exactly how he described it. I've seen the video like a dozen times just to remind myself of all this crap. But the idea is basically that you, when using the top pin, you'll set it, and you'll underset it with this this pin kind of being the thing that initially forces it to not rotate. And when you do a jiggle test on it, it's hard to tell that it's not set correctly because you're basically, with this full pin, you're going to be pushing on this, so it's going to feel springy. Meanwhile, this one isn't completely set, so that'll be the issue. And the key pin is meant to be a really nasty overset trap, which is you'll push this up I'm just realizing I have the driver pins in the wrong order. This tapered pin is supposed to be above this one. Anyways, the idea is that if you overset this, where this outer diameter is caught in the keyway, and you try to see what's going on, why can't you feel anything, and you do the jiggle test on this, you'll feel the driver pin moving. It'll feel springy. It'll be a nasty overset. And then everything else is there's a spool pin, tapered pin. Tapered pin's supposed to be above this one, because my thought is that you'll basically the tapered pin should make it easier to overset, is my hope, at least. I haven't actually tried this yet. I'll probably do that. Hopefully I won't be disappointed as I was last time. I was like, wow, that's really easy. I picked it like the first time. Now, granted, I couldn't get the second time, so whatever. And then there's a T-pin. And then a nice thing that he mentions in his video, which I'll link, is that the little end that'll stick out will also act as a T-pin, so these two will kind of work in concert, hopefully. But yeah, core modifications. Hello. There are just some serrations in there. I tapped them, and I also I did some saltwater electric etching. I forget, electrolysis, whatever. Something like that. So there's More Than a Feeling, and then Nullbrooks KA. And I cut the key. Yeah. I think the big takeaway from this is that if I'm going to build a lock in the future based off an idea I got from a video, I'm going to watch that video before I start making the lock. I'm going to make sure to find it, because what happened is I made the video documenting the whole process, and I did all that shit. I edited it, I uploaded it, and as I'm creating the challengelock.com page for it, I'm looking for the video where I got this idea, because I was really confused at where I could find it. And I eventually, so it eventually came from when there was a person asking a question on the LPU Discord, and they were like, how do pin and pins work? And they had done a bot command to get a pin and pin, how do pin and pins work, and they were talking about like the DeGuard or multi-lock pin and pins, and the bot had pulled up Naswek's video, which was about using pin and pin and challenge lock pin tumblers, which is a pretty different thing. And that's where I got the idea. And I lost that video for the longest time. Ignore these pins, by the way. These don't matter. I lost that video for the longest time. And then I finally found it while I was making the challengelock.com page for this. And it's like, oh my fucking god. Don't do that. I spent all this time and work building a challenge lock based off a misremembered idea. So yeah, lesson learned. Yeah, I guess I will leave out with the idea for this, so it obviously came from the Naswek video, and the idea is that it makes the jiggle test harder. And so I thought, oh, it's like it's more than a feeling, and it's based off the song by Boston. So yeah, that's it. Lock mods, electrolysis key. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.